Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, my Instagram is linked below, and if you're not subscribed yet to my channel, don't forget to. So let's just get into it. I shared on my Instagram story that I am going to be trying food combining this week, and I literally wrote "don't at me" because I knew so many people were going to be like, first of all, what is that? And second of all, it's BS, because trust me, I've heard it now. But I just honestly thought like making a video about it would just be a lot easier because it's just a lot to write out. And I actually might put this on IGTV as well, just so people can watch it on there, because this is gonna be a short run. But okay, so just to preface this, I'm a certified personal trainer, but I'm not a nutritionist, obviously. They teach you some nutrition basics. I know how to make the basic meal plan. I understand that people need the 3 macros, which are macronutrients, fat, protein, carbs, and that everyone needs fiber and micronutrients in their diet. I have been, for the past probably year or so, I've just been honestly focusing on eating a well-balanced I don't want to say macronutrient diet because it's not a diet, it's just the way that I eat. Like, sometimes I do higher protein, sometimes I do less protein, sometimes I do higher fat. I've gone low carb, but I really have done it all. I've done paleo, I've done low carb, I've done vegetarian that only lasted a week. I've done Whole30 more than once. I've tried paleo. I've gone on true health kicks where I'm like doing celery juice in the morning, which, don't get me wrong, actually do get me wrong, it's not going to cure your problems. Celery juice is not a cure-all. It may help your skin and it may help your psoriasis and it may help stuff, but guess what? It's because you're literally getting in extra micronutrients, not because you're drinking celery juice. Like, if you blended up organic spinach and made a juice, like, your skin might improve because you're just getting in so much extra micronutrients. But yeah, I'm lactose intolerant, so I really do no dairy for the most part. Besides, I eat pizza almost once a week, and I like ice cream, but I have that maybe once a week. I've done less gluten. My body is not really intolerant to it. The only thing that I've noticed that really bloats me and bothers me is beer. Obviously there's gluten in that. But yeah, for the last year I've really just been concentrating on eating, I don't want to say like a well-balanced macronutrient diet because I eat my veggies and all that stuff too, but it's not a diet. I do track my macros. I do like use MyFitnessPal a lot. I eat well 90% of the time, and on the weekend I have a beer and drink some wine and I have a pizza. But I have been so into my, I don't want to say fitness kick because it's not a kick. Like, it's truly a lifestyle for me now. But I've just been so focused on my goals in the gym and like progressively overloading, which basically just means constantly upping your weight and building muscle, that I just honestly haven't been, I don't want to say the healthiest because I am a healthy person, but I haven't been as healthy as I could be. I post all the time about Ghost pre-workout, and don't get me wrong, like, I love pre-workout because I get up in the morning and I'm not going to drink a hot cup of coffee first thing and go straight to the gym. I don't have time for that. Like, I get up and go straight to the gym, so I chug some pre-workout and go to the gym, and then I have my coffee later in the day. But it's a lot of lab created ingredients. Like, I know it's caffeine, but they'll have flavors and there's hidden sugars in there, and I'm in no way bashing like any of the brands that I use. I do love them and I love my protein and I love all that stuff, but they're artificial. It's not whole natural foods. I mean, for the most part I do eat those, but I do supplement my diet with supplements, protein. But pre-workout and that kind of stuff, I honestly might dwindle a little bit. I may still have pre-workout in the morning. I might just get like cold brew or cold espresso or something like that. I'm just gonna try to dial it back for a little bit. But anyways, I've been like so focused on the gym and that kind of stuff that the things that are truly healthy, like I've put these supplements into my diet because it's gonna help me in the gym. The pre-workout is gonna make me be more alert and more awake, and then I use the Oxy Shred from EHP labs or EPH labs. And I love it and it helps me burn fat, but it's not natural. And I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying that my issues come from these supplements, but I haven't been as focused on health so much. So basically what my point is, and something I don't share about because it's not cute and it's not fun to talk about, but, and I've said it before though, everyone gets bloated. Everyone gets bloated. But I definitely think it's like a genetic thing too, where my sister gets bloated, my mom gets bloated. I mean, it happens to everyone, and it may not necessarily be their diet. But I will eat, like for lunch, I will eat sweet potatoes, chicken, and broccoli. And I know broccoli is kind of a gassy vegetable, but I will eat it in a normal sized portion. And it's not even necessarily that. I can eat anything that shouldn't bloat you, and I will literally look like I'm 6 months pregnant. And it will be like a small portion. And I don't want to say it's like whatever I'm eating specifically, but I think a lot of the things that we eat on a daily basis and I eat on a daily basis, I don't think about what goes into that. I try to buy organic as much as possible. I buy organic chicken. However, the meal prep service that I use, I don't know if it's organic. I doubt it is. But my point is, like, I get bloated so bad, and it doesn't happen to me every day, but it happens more often than I would like it. Like I said, I feel like I'm a pretty healthy person for the most part, but sometimes I just don't feel 100%, and it bothers me that, like, you just don't know what all is going into your food, especially when you have a meal prep service. And I'm in no way bashing them or anything. I love the meal prep service that I use, but I'm just at a stage where, like, this is something I want to try. I just want to kind of explore this because I was having a conversation with my mom the other day, and she was talking about the fact that there's literally only one oatmeal on the market that is guaranteed not have Roundup in it. And there's all this stuff about cancer coming from Roundup and all this stuff. And I hate to feed into, like, I don't want to say the hype, but that stuff is scary. Like, I would like to live a long, happy life. If I can prevent myself from doing that, I'm going to buy that one brand of oatmeal so that I'm not eating Roundup. But anyways, back to food combining. So probably a year ago, I came across Dr. Mona's YouTube video about food combining. I've watched her YouTube videos like ever since she was on Shaws of Sunset. I had seen that Melissa Wood Health, I always call her that because that's her Instagram name. Melissa Wood eats in the food combining way also. And then, like, I don't know, I had done some research on it, but you know, it stayed in the back of my mind. And then a few weeks ago, I came across Maggie McDonald's YouTube channel, and I saw that she was following Kenzie Burke's food combining plan. And she does have a 21-day reset that I'm not necessarily doing because I was able to do enough research on my own and kind of formulate my own diet according to what I think is best for me personally. I will link her YouTube channel as well. So I just decided, like, this is the time I'm gonna do my own research and I'm going to try this. So, like, what the heck is food combining? So it's not a diet, it is a way of eating. So essentially it's about eating for optimal digestion and kind of about the way you layer foods in the way that food sits in your stomach. So the theory is to eat light to heavy. So fruit digests within 30 minutes. So fruit is best eaten on an empty stomach. So you eat it, there's nothing else in there, and it digests in 30 minutes, and then you can eat something else like 30 minutes to an hour later. Bananas are the only exception to that. And then starches take about 2 to 3 hours to digest. So that's medium, so you eat that in the middle of the day. So, like, for lunch, I had coconut rice with a veggie stir fry. So you have your starch, your rice or potato or something like that. And then you have veggies. So veggies, any kind of veggies, are okay to be paired with anything. So you can pair veggies with your lunch or your dinner, and your dinner is the heaviest. So protein. A lot of these people do eat this as a plant-based diet or vegetarian or vegan or whatever, but frankly, I'm so used to having so much protein in my diet that I just don't think it makes sense for me to totally cut it out. Plus, like I said, yes, it's scary what goes into your chicken and all that stuff, but I bought organic salmon. That's what I'm gonna have for dinner this week. You are not supposed to combine starches and proteins though. So veggies are good to be combined with starches and with protein, but protein and starches basically don't allow your body to optimally digest them. And the other portion of this, the reason that people get bloated and it's harder for your body to digest things is because your body creates different enzymes to digest starches than it does for protein. And I'll link the article that goes more into this, but one requires more of an alkaline environment to digest and one is the opposite. But yeah, so protein comes at the end of the day, and it's not like an insane restriction. Like, you can still eat chocolate for dessert. Like, there's no one saying that you shouldn't do that. It's more or less your meal should be structured in a way that your body processes them. So yeah, you eat protein at the end of the night and then it takes 4 to 5 hours to digest. So by the time you wake up, it's digested. So I'm gonna link a few articles in the description just so you guys can read about it a little bit more if you have questions about it. And there's a few things like behind it that I just like don't necessarily agree with. Like the whole point about fruit being eaten on an empty stomach, it's so, they say like it'll start to ferment in your stomach if you put anything on top of it. But fruit's not gonna start fermenting in your stomach. But that being said, I do think it's best if it digests the fastest and it goes through you the fastest and it's a way for me to not get bloated, that's the way I'm gonna try it. So yeah, I'm gonna do this for probably 2 to 4 weeks. That's pretty much what everyone says for you to see like the effects. Everyone says even after a week though, you just feel a lot less bloated and thinner. And this is by no means, I don't want anyone to think I'm doing this to lose weight. I'm literally doing this because I've had so much issues with bloating and indigestion that I just want to try this as a way of eating. And also do want to preface this with the fact that I know that this would be really hard to follow in everyday life. I can do this because I meal prep and I cook for myself, so like my lunches are planned out. I think it would be hard if you eat out every day or if you're going to a restaurant. And don't get me wrong, you can go to a restaurant though and order a protein and a veggie and it's not that big of a deal. So of course my memory card decided to run out of room. I figured I would just share with y'all what I'm eating this week because I'm gonna be posting on my Instagram anyways. So right after the gym, I come home, I have a banana, raspberries, I sprinkled a little bit of cinnamon and then coconut flakes on there. And I also bought cacao nibs that I might put on there as well. Next week, I think I'm going to try, so Kenzie Burke does have I don't know if it's a smoothie or a juice that she recommends. It's just like banana, mango, and then a bunch of green veggies. So I'm gonna have that in the morning next week. I just really love banana and like raspberries or mango or something in the morning, so I wanted to try that this week. And then second breakfast, so I'll have like fruit right after I get home from the gym. That's like between 6:30 and 7. And then I'll eat right before I leave for work, so around 8. I'm gonna have like 2 pieces of Ezekiel toast, which is gluten-free, with mashed avocado, and then I put everything but the bagel seasoning on there and like a sprinkle of lemon juice and some red pepper flakes. Super good. Honestly, love avocado toast, but I never ever think to make it. I just never eat avocados by the time they get bad, so I'm gonna get better about that this week. And then for lunch, I'm having, like I said, coconut rice with a veggie stir fry. So I put coconut aminos in there, which is honestly better than soy sauce. And I love soy sauce. And then for dinner, I'm having like a salad with cucumbers, tomatoes, and avocado. And then I'm gonna have salmon. So yeah, and then I'll have chocolate, like I usually do, dark chocolate before I go to bed. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave any comments, and I'll link my Instagram below if you guys want to follow along with how it goes. I'm super excited. My lunch I just ate about an hour ago and it was super good. Like, honestly, I don't know. Whenever you try something new, like, you're always a little bit hesitant, but I was super happy. And don't get me wrong, I'm a little bit hungry, but it's my first day and I'm so used to eating so much protein that of course I'm gonna be a little bit hungry. I'm drinking mineral water that's sparkling, so that's helping me a little bit. But yeah, I'm still eating bars just because I like them. The Go Macro bars are super clean, and then Raw Rev Glow. If I really enjoy it, I'm going to try to make this into like the way that I truly eat. But we'll see what happens. I definitely think it will be good as a reset, if not, just to like let my body have a little bit less meat and less processed foods. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Instagram and don't forget to subscribe.